Hello boys and girls, welcome back. I forgot to turn on the light. Sorry. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Abbeydent. We have just embarked and see in some distance a leopard, which I think it is too risky to fight it. I mean, accidents can happen. I would rather prepare some cage traps and try to trap it rather than fight it. Or maybe if our hunter will have nothing to do, he may try to sneak up on it. But he's currently busy. Doing carpentry. Another guy might do it instead, however. Bowyer. He has a crossbow, he has bolts, yeah, I might. The mechanic might do it as well. I will make the respective changes and hope that our hunter will be bored and try to hunt the leopard. How deep is this sandstone? Oh, this is really deep. Microcline. Oh, my beloved material. And nice. Okay, so guys, I feel safe that we are not not facing an aquifer. Who is our hunter? Erush is our hunter. Animal training and hunting, yes. Where is Erush? Let's check his inventory. Does he have quiver? He's got some bolts. He hasn't got any crossbow. He's got his crossbow. Oh, why doesn't pick it up? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick up the crossbow. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to have the crossbow. Microcline and nice. We will need farms, so and we will also need some carpentry, mechanic. Mechanic should do mechanics. Mechanic should do mechanics. So we will need some stockpiles here, but we will also need some underground farms. This is somewhat small for a farm. But this will be enough to start. granite blocks, so we need a stone crafter. We actually have a stone crafter? No, we don't. Commit. Stone crafter. And stone crafter will make. Why did I want stone crafter? That's right, we want a stone crafter because we will have a stockpile of sandstone. Right here. That's somewhat big, but we should have a wheelbarrow by now. 3 wheelbarrows. Okay, that's it. Nice. Nice will be stored here. After they are done here, and they will mine out this space. And farming should be enabled for almost everyone. So we can build plots. Seeds. a seed stockpile here. What seeds do we have here? Cave wheat, okay. That's not what we can plant right now. Plum helmet. Plum helmets we can plant. And dimple cups, well, we can't. But these are sweet pods. Sweet pods we can plant. Hey, the leopard is fighting the dog. We will not let kill our dog. No, this leopard is fast. Hey, we killed him. What happened? Stray dog attacks. Militia commander stabs the leopard in the paw. Artery open, tendon torn, collapses, falls on to ground to overexertion. Bites the leopard in the right front paw. Trouble breathing, copper spear. Good, leopard. Leopard roast, anyone? Butchering and tanning. Butchering and tanning. Butchering, tanning, and leatherworking. Also architecture. Commit. Butchery. Tannery, leatherworks, microcline. Yes, so hello Paul, nice to see you. Well, you probably have heard Heaven's Tongues. I messed up so badly that I abandoned it. And I'm looking for a new fortress here. And this this site looks fun. It has leopards. I want them. I want to tame them. So that's the ultimate goal. Not really ultimate, but one of the big goals, really. This site was supposed to have aquifers. Instead, it has multiple layers of sandstone, and then this nice and microcline. What happened to Heaven's Tongues? Well, a confluence of unlucky events was its end. There was a werdeer attack, which went quite horribly. It killed about 8 dwarves and infected 2 more. And not only 10 dwarves, it practically wiped out our military. Because at that time we were out chasing giant buzzards, happy that we can actually kill them. So all my military was out, and then the werdeer appeared, so I had no time to turtle up. We had to fight the werdeer, and all military died. And as I said, two dwarves were infected. And before that was over, the siege came. About 2 squads of goblin bowmen, where we couldn't really defend ourselves because the infected dwarves were in the hospital, and they turned into werbeasts before they could be walled in, so they infected more, and it started a chain reaction of infections. Most notably, a child was infected, and you can't command a child in any way. You can't put him to squad, you can't assign him to some quarters. So yeah, that child was a werdeer as well. So all sorts of troubles, and I messed up so badly. So well, we could have survived, of course, this one, but we would be left with absolutely no military, and sieges would keep coming, and we had practically no defenses. So, and I didn't want that the sieges would kill our caravans. I gave up. I'm so sorry. Such a beautiful sight it was, but here we have new goals, new world. So how do I want this to be? Hmm. Ed says, yeah, Paul says that's a shame. It was such a promising site. Yes, it was, but I don't know. I need to become a better player because until now, every time I had iron, I messed up. I couldn't really maintain an iron embark well enough to survive a meaningful time. But I may get better at this game. Ed says, about to start second playthrough. Put every workshop in the same room and had no ability to track what was occurring anymore. Yeah. You'll have to learn. So I mined out this area because I would like that to be pasture once this furrows up. Paul says, huzzah, my pizza is here. I thought I deserved one today. After today's traffic. Ah, was it terrible? I bet it was. You don't reward yourself with a pizza if you come home and says, oh, that was nice, low traffic, no traffic jams at all traffic lights green. That deserves a pizza. That's probably not what happens. You come home half an hour later, absolutely desperate and annoyed by slow traffic, and then you say, okay, that was my time to prepare dinner, don't have it, let's order a pizza. Oh, John, it took me 90 minutes instead of the usual 35. Wow. That sucks. Oh. What is this? He is hunting. Wow, what is he hunting? Two-humped camel? How come camels live here? This is rocky desert, snowy desert. I don't think camels live in such thing. How come we have camels here? Do camels live in cold areas? Maybe like Bactrian camels in the Gobi? Well, Gobi is Gobi the cold desert? Here we are, so Mason's workshop can be deconstructed, and we will build another Mason's workshop right here. From the wiki, the Gobi is a cold desert with frost and occasionally snow occurring on its dunes. Winds cause the Gobi to reach extremes of temperatures ranging from -40 or -40 Fahrenheit in winter and summer. Wow! And then camels live there? That's interesting. Leopard has been brought here. So how about the camel? He's bringing the camel back. Yeah, but our Heavenstone was overrun by werebeasts and sieges, and I couldn't cope with it. I'm so sorry, and I lost a very good site, I wasn't aware how good the site was until I experienced troubles finding a new one worthy of being played. But I think this one will make up for it. It's not as cliffy as Heaven's Tongues was. It's just a slope, but we probably won't have any bridges and moats, but we will see what we'll have here. Anything can happen. Doors. Is that a nest box? It's not a nest box. Making some leopard leather armor. Two humped camels. Do you think we could tame these camels? I think we could. We actually don't need to, because two humped camels are our civilization already has tamed them. I saw them in the embark options. We could have bought two humped camels. Camel cheese, yes indeed, milk. That's not a bad idea actually. Let's build some more cages. Why don't I have the carpenter's workshop? It says, I wonder if you can harvest the water in their humps after butchering them. Well, I think that the water must be... It's not like they have really containers for water. The water is somehow soaked in some sort of tissue. Or somehow bound in organic matter. So... I don't think it's like camels carrying buckets of water inside them. So I doubt it. In fatty tissue. Yeah, that makes sense. Dan says, no, I saw Bear Grylls drink camel water from its hump. It's like it's a little pocket of water that could be extracted without having to suck on fatty tissue. Really? Okay. Interesting then. So did they have... We don't have two-humped camel. Ah, we have two-humped camel leather armor. Um, Dan says found it. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that, really? Doesn't it stink?
Told me once how his uncle in the 1950s was lost in a sandstorm out here, and he actually ended up killing his camel to get at the rumen
Oh,
all this fluid inside, and that actually saved his life.
wow.
If you don't find much water in the rumen, you might get some from the main part of the stomach, where the food's digested.
Oh,
God, a load of stench of camel.
I guess if you have the choice between dying of thirst and
And look inside,
drinking,
you can see everything that's been eaten.
wow, nice. That's actually the first time I see.
So partially digested. And the fluid in this, again, is drinkable.
Wow. Bear Grylls. I mean, I must laugh because if you watch Cyanide and Happiness. They have this parody of Bear Grylls there as a character, and he does similar things, but just more crazily. So, and I don't actually watch these Bear Grylls series, but I mean it is interesting. I mean for survival things, it is really interesting. But boy, it does remind me of that Cyanide and Happiness guy. You want a link for Cyanide and Happiness? Ted Bear, yeah, Ted Bear is. There you go. This should be the episodes. Yeah, I mean that water was in the rumen. Rumen is a stomach, right? Yeah, so that's true. That wasn't in the hump. It was a rumen. That was the one of the stomachs of the camel. Yeah, you're right. So it is a fatty tissue in the humps, but water was stored in the rumen. Drinkable water. Bear Grylls is the guy who makes kids drink their urine. Well, Oh, we have some good crossbows. Look at this. Pearwood crossbow. Let's have it equipped. Specific weapon, Pearwood crossbow. Okay, we need to find where the caverns are. I was thinking about my habit not making stairs straight down when finding caverns. It was because if you happen to be in a cavern which is very vertical, like we had in Heaven's Tongues, which was like 80 tiles straight down, and walls didn't change much. They were like straight walls, 80 tiles. And you happen to be in a pillar, and you are looking for a cavern and digging downstairs, you can dig forever. Whereas with a ramp from these caverns, you eventually will re-emerge outside of the pillar and find that you are in a cavern. Galena! That's an ore of lead and silver. We will have a difficult time trading. But silver is a very precious metal. So at least it's a, well, it is not really a metal for armor. Oh, gabbro, look at this. We've got gabbro, more gabbro. Too bad it's not for armor. But Galena and it looks like the deep metal in this site will be some tetrahedrite, but I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, more or less. Wow, I thought that we'd have more food. Fish meat. 2 humped camel meat. Nobody wants to haul it inside. We've got rock pots. I will need a stockpile for wood, so I guess I will just have this mined out. Although this is not really a nice stockpile for wood. Stockpile for wood is best vertical. Is best if it's vertical. The workshop should be here, and we should have downstairs here, up and downstairs here, up and downstairs here, upstairs here. They have a dormitory there and he sleeps on the ground. What's going on, seriously? Now this is some other stone. This is diorite. This is rhyolite. No, slate. This is slate. Moonstone, okay. Back, missed the start of an embark sadly. What have you got so far? So far we have butchered and killed a leopard and two humped camel, and it's looking good. We've got galena as a metal, as a shallow metal. We've got microcline. And things are peaceful for now. Oh yes, peaceful. I say peaceful, but I want actually cages. And I want mechanisms. because I want to trap those camels. And this is Gabbro, yes. More Gabbro. This is granite, right? Yes. Granite is a proper stone. But granite also means we could be close to a cavern. Mason's got no job. Okay. And who else hasn't got no job? Militia captain. Militia captain has no job? Okay. Mr. Militia Captain, you will be, guess what? Bone carver. And I need a spinner. Is there a reason why you make slopes instead of stairs down? Yes, there is. I just told it a couple of minutes ago. And that is, if you're looking for caverns and you accidentally are digging straight down in a pillar, you will never find out. And if you have ramps, you eventually peek out of the pillar and find your cavern. So cancels construct rock mechanisms, okay. Actually we have Galina, Gabbro. Actually, I could stop removal. Mirmelon says, just reading through some changelogs and after not playing for a long time, and what? They removed giant desert scorpions? Really? I never noticed they were there. Rutile. Look at that. Native silver. Still no armor grade metal. I mean, surely we must. Tetrahedrite. Praise Armok. Tetrahedrite. Another of the shallow metals. Galena native silver and tetrahedrite. Giant desert scorpions were the best animals to tame. Oh, look at that. Marble. Steel, you are going to be made. Well, we don't have iron, but we surely will have goblinite. How long until we find our first cavern? More marble. Galena again. Ah, there it is. Expansive cavern underground. Ooh, a magma pool this high up? You serious? Okay, let's... Must be certainly one of these magma. Where is the magma pool? Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, expansive cavern. Okay. Where is magma pool? Where is the magma pool you promised me? You guys see a magma pool? I don't. But this could be, I mean, we must explore more. We must explore more of this, because magma pool, do you know what it means? Or what it means? It would mean that we don't need to dig down to the big magma sea, and that the hauling routes between magma forges and ground or shallow underground will be reasonably short. Just where is the magma pool? I think we will. So as we have taken a look up to the north, we will take a look down to the south. I need to find this magma pool. And I would like to find an underground sea. I mean, an underground lake would be good. I don't need the big sea above the magma sea. I just want some water underground to have the hospital there. This is where the Traders Depot will be. We have some cage traps right now, right? Yes. So the two humped camels are roaming here, so we will make a cage trap right here, right here. Right here. Oh, fat. We need a fat stockpile. Now, fat is good for, you know what, soap production. We don't have any drink. Wow, I have underestimated. Do we have any brewable plants? Do we have any brewable plants? Please have some brewable plants. Oh yeah, we have plump helmets. Okay. And of course I need a brewer. That was close. That was really close. Ah, summer. Okay, I'll be right back. Actually, let's play summer in another stream. I will put up another stream in a couple of minutes. Just stay tuned or refresh or look for a new stream.